ṣé ní gbogbo ibikíbi tẹ́ ti wo ètò yìí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ẹ ṣé o tẹ́ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ní gbogbo bàbá yìí tá a bá ti ń wà lórí ìkànnì ICN TV. You are welcome to ICN TV once again this evening. You are welcome. You are welcome. The U.S. President Donald Trump said something during the prayer breakfast. That's U.S. National Prayer Breakfast. Trump said something that is very, very important. And that is what we are talking about. And that's a good news to all Nigerians. That's a good news. Because I always say it. I said that àwọn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tí ó pín Nàìjíríà ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́ náà ni. That is why I say you should come and watch this video. What Trump said during the prayer breakfast is what we are looking at concerning Nigeria. You know, in that same prayer breakfast, Trump recognized the wife of our president. That is Senator Oluremi Tinubu. A lot of people, I can see a lot of people were sharing the video. Fine. Trump is like all those foreign newspaper, the foreign media houses, the way they put it, they said Trump is unpredictable. And that's why I say you should come and watch this video. Because a lot of people are saying Trump will not come to Nigeria. Thank God he has recognized our Mama Bidiso Oluremi Tinubu. Trump is coming. And that is why I say you should come and watch this video. What he said in that prayer breakfast is what we are looking at, is what we are talking about. And everything he said truly is still happening in Nigeria. And that is why he said it in the news yesterday. He said that any country that they have given them warning and they discover that they are not yielding to that warning, that definitely they are going to come very fast, very swift. That is what he said. I'm going to read everything out in all the newspaper carry it. You know, on this channel, I always tell you, you don't carry fake news. Everything is legit, it's authentic. That is why I always bring it as it's the news is happening live. You hear it first on this channel. That is what we are doing. And the purpose is that to let our people know the reason why we need to be free. Yes, that is why we don't carry fake news. Let the people know the reason why they need to fight for their freedom. Like I can see some people, they used to attack me. They say, "You're a Yoruba man. How come you are not speaking Yoruba? The Igbos, Kineka, they are the one." No. Let me tell you something. We are all equal. Irrespective of the tribe, wherever you come from, we are all the same. There are so many people that do programs for non-Nigerians, and they are Nigerian. So don't say, let me just quickly address that. Don't say, hey, you're Yoruba man. It's supposed to be talking about Yoruba. It's supposed to be doing this. No. We are talking about freedom. The Igbo people need freedom. The Yoruba people need freedom. Even the Hausa, they need freedom. Look at the way Fulani, since 1840 something, look at the way Fulani, look at the way they bastardize all the northern part of Nigeria. Look at the way they put them in perpetual and slavery. So for those of you that are saying, yeah, Yoruba man, is supposed to be talking about Yoruba alone. If Yoruba is not fighting for freedom, it will be difficult for other tribes to go, because they will be dragging them back. So that's why I always say that if Yoruba is fighting for freedom, the Igbo people are fighting for freedom, it's going to be fast. It's going to be easier. But you see, some set of people are the ones shouting about freedom. Look at the Biafra started since 1967, 68, 69, 70, up to today. Why is it that they have not freed Biafra? It's because Yoruba are not ready to go. If Yoruba are ready to go, the time Biafra, they are agitated, they are fighting for their home. Yoruba too are fighting. We have 3 people in the room, and 2 people are saying we are going. So only one person will now say you cannot go. That is why I'm saying that the program on this ICN TV is meant for anybody that is looking for freedom. So for those of you that are asking me some question in comment section, I just need to answer that. Now let's look at what Donald Trump said before I play the video. He said that, look at it. Have you seen it? Because I always like to bring evidence so that a lot of people, can you see it now? Now, when terrorists attack Christians in Nigeria, they now know the response will be violent and ruthless. That is President Donald Trump. I'm talking about the news that's yesterday news. Yesterday news. Olele. Can you see? Now, the US President Donald Trump has declared that the attack against Christians will not be tolerated under his leadership, warning that perpetrator would face severe consequences. The US President Donald Trump declared that the attack against Christians will not be tolerated under the leadership, warning that the perpetrator will face severe consequences. Speaking at the US National Prayer Breakfast, Trump said, don't be annoyed. They were killing Christians. You can't do that. When Christians come under attack, they know they are going to be attacked violently and viciously by President Trump. Onlele. Because when I talk, I always bring out the facts, the evidence, something you can Google. You can Google it. The information is on net. How does it affect us? That is what we are looking at. How does it affect Nigeria? Because a lot of people say, hey, he's not talking to Nigeria. He's talking to Nigeria. Only he's talking to Nigeria. Now, let me annoy, please. I know it is not a nice thing to say, but that's the way it is. Trump's statement further solidified his recent move to support Christians who are victims of terrorist attacks. I said that if all of us work together, we begin to shout, we need freedom, we need freedom, we will get it. One minority cannot stay in one corner and say they want to be attacking the majority, and all of us will now keep quiet as if we are dummy. No. I can even see some people, they are saying, Trump, what concerns Trump about what is happening in Nigeria? Those are the enemies of progress. Those are the àwọn ọ̀tá lọ́ǹgà làwọn èèyàn ọ̀tá ajé. Ẹ wo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Kwara State about 162. The man, Batima yẹn sọ̀rọ̀, only they tie their hand at the back like a criminal in their own land, in their own farm, in their own house, in their own community. They tie their hand at the back and they were shooting them. So you are now saying we don't need America. Trump has said that they are coming. In fact, let me read the one he said today again. He said that any country that they have given them warning, that we have given you warning before concerning your country, that they are coming back again. And that time is not going to be a play. It's not going to be a child play again. That once they have given that country the warning before, he now mentioned some countries. He said that once they have given them the warning that they are coming back swiftly into that country to make sure that they liberate the citizen. I know many people will not happy with that because they will say, the Trump own is too much. Those are the enemies of progress. That's what he said. I know many of them will not like it. They will say, why is he talking like that? You see, until when they kill everybody? You see, until when people die? Instead of all of us to be begging Trump to even come very fast, swiftly. He should come very fast because of the situation on ground now. He's asking for so many things. The situation on ground now, because there is no, you can't sleep with your eyes too close. I've told you where this our community here now, we don't have lights. No lights. Will you be buy fair? I know how many fair I buy every day. With the solar and everything we are using. A country that cannot guarantee people's safety. That cannot guarantee people's safety. And you see, when you see people, even those people that are traveling abroad, they are still rushing back home. The way the IC, immigration something in America, look at the way they are chasing people up and down now. If Nigeria is okay, will they rush to the America? And if America is not okay, if their country is okay, they will come back home. They cannot come back home. Yoruba will say, Ilé Ogba, Ọ̀nà Ogba. I want you to watch this video. Don't let us talk too much. Let's watch this video so that a lot of people, make sure you watch it before you just don't complain. Just watch it and listen. Hear what they said in this video.
So what has the negotiation translated to now? It hasn't translated to the needed and required peaceful results or atmosphere we want. So we should stop by all means negotiating with bandits. When I'm talking about Islamization agenda, you think you know better than me? You think most of us have been shouting and talking and trying to sensitize Nigerians about the Islamization agenda of these Fulani jihadists. You think you know better? And some of you in the West, from the Yoruba land, are so foolish that you think the people from the North, the jihadists, because they call Allah Akbar, you think we are the same. No. So I'm tired of the folly of Nigerians. Our foolishness knows no bound. Your foolishness knows no bound. That's when we should rise up and speak with one, as one, with one voice. You think it's between Christian Muslim, and you play politics and you play ethnic cards with it. You all are foolish. I'm telling you. You think you know better. Between today is Thursday, between Monday and today, over 300 people have been annihilated, have been unalive in Nigeria, and nobody has done anything reasonable about it. You think you know better? When I tell you of Islamization agenda, you think you know better than me, isn't it? You all are foolish. Fulanis went to Woro village in Kwara State, which most of the people actually are Muslims. But because they were preaching to them to accept Sharia as a governing law against the Nigerian constitution. Sharia as a governing law against the Nigerian constitution. And the people rejected. And the people said no, they would rather stick to the Nigerian constitution and be governed by the Nigerian constitution instead of Sharia. And even though most of these people are even Muslims, they executed, they don't just unalive them. They tie their hands behind their back in Woro village. Tie their hands behind their backs. What you do to criminals, they tie their hands behind their backs and executed them. Over 200 of them. Now, of course, the media say 170. If media tell you 170, I've always told you, divide that number by 2, they add on top of it. So there are over 200 and something people that were executed. Because they refused Sharia law. And I told you the other time in my video, when I was explaining the pattern of Islamization, when I was explaining the sequence, the stages of Islamization, number 1 is that they're moving. They're either moving by migration or they're moving by invasion. Number 2, they occupy government positions. And when they begin to occupy government positions, they begin to vow for, different stuff like that. Number 3, they begin to multiply. And when they multiply to a certain number, then number 4, they implement Sharia. And the moment you accept Sharia, then jihad will happen. And Nigeria presently, 12 states are practicing Sharia. 12 states. And if you think those people carrying these atrocities and carrying those one at the minute, you are wasting your time, because the people that are backing them up are the 2 people that are up high there. They are religious leaders, the oligarchs in the north, the politicians, most of them in the military, that are backing them up. They will not come out, but they are supporting it. They want to turn Nigeria to a Turkey. They want to turn Nigeria to a Lebanon. They want to turn Nigeria to a Jordan. They want to turn Nigeria to an Egypt. And we keep shouting this thing every day. Wow, over 200 people executed like that. And we are going about our businesses as normal people with no consequence whatsoever. You think you know better than me, isn't it? I keep talking of Islamization agenda, but you think I'm foolish. Not knowing that you're the one that is foolish. For the Yoruba people, I warn you again, be careful. See, I've told you before, in that video I told you, I said the Igbo land will be the most difficult. But what they're going to choose in the Igbo land is money, because they understand, see, the devil will always tell you what you like most. They know the Igbo people like money. And you find that their alliances will begin to woo their people, they'll begin to marry their daughters with money, they'll begin to settle their sons with money, and because of that, Islam will enter. But it will take a long time. So what they do is, they start conquering from the north, and then when they spread to the west, because it will be easy to spread into the Guess where they are going next? No. You think it's even or it sounds like no, they are entering your state. And they're already in the forest of Oyo. Present as I'm telling you. Information to me, they're already in the forest of Oyo. They'll spread to them. And from there, you think you're in Lagos State and you cannot be touched. You think you're in Lagos State, you cannot be touched. I tell you, it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. You see the speed at which they are moving. It is just a matter of time. It is just a matter of time. I want to tell you, look for how to defend yourself. These people are relentless. These jihadists are relentless. I call on President Tinubu. Better do. You see, the re-election thing is just on your mind. The politicians they don't have your time. They don't care about you. Let 500 be killed today. They don't care. They'll go about their campaign. To them, it's about party. To them, it's about party. And we have idiots, useless men in this government that will rather come and instead of sympathize with the people or provide solution or aggressively attack these people. They will rather come out and banter Peter Obi or banter one party or the other. I'm telling you, if you don't stand and defend yourself and genuinely and vehemently resist Sharia in the West, your situation will be what is happening in the North. You think you know better, isn't it? When we keep shouting, you are playing tribal cards. You think it's because we're against Tinubu, we keep talking. And every time we bring up facts, you turn into tribal cards. You think it's about tribalism. You think it's about because we're speaking against Tinubu, you are very foolish. You will still come under this street and attack me, but no problem. I want to call on the Nigerian military. As much as I know many of you are compromised, I want to call in the Nigerian government. Do not allow the Fulanis, a minority tribe that is causing mayhem, a minority tribe, an infinitesimal amount of people that can be silenced once. We can't allow them to gain dominance, to gain ground. I told you of Islamization agenda, you think I play, no problem. If Sharia is not abolished intentionally in Nigeria, I am telling you, 20 years from today, we are not ending this problem. If Sharia is not abolished in Nigeria, 20 years from today, this challenge is not ending. We have become a people that is totally a people of no relevance. We have become a mockery to the international communities. Look, I'm talking now the two delights. For 60-something years, power supply cannot be constant in Nigeria, causing chaos, causing anarchy in Nigeria. The Islamists, these Fulanis. I've talked about that you should also Sultan accountable for a lot of this. You did not hear me. I've spoken that you should hold me accountable for most of this. You did not hear me. No problem. Right here. I want to keep saying that the church must rise up to begin to defend itself. Because if they can do that to a community that are even with Muslims, simply because they rejected Sharia, how do you think it will be for Christian communities? If we don't rise up and begin to initiate the Crusader program gradually at this time, to begin to raise people, security networks for the church that will defend Christians in the Christian communities. If you think this is ending anytime soon, you are wasting your time. This what we are going to, it's not ending anytime soon. It's not ending anytime soon until you meet their nonsense, their stupidity with the higher level of violence. Until you meet their violence with the higher level of violence before they run away. They will never stop as much as we keep negotiating. We say about how many over 100 people that were kidnapped from the church. They are still there. Entering to the church with such audacity and kidnap people, they are still there. If you think this is ending anytime soon, you're wasting your time. If we don't rise and begin to meet their nonsense, their foolishness with the higher level of violence, 20 years from today, 30 years from today, we are not ending this. And I've told you, Nigeria will never be Islamized. We will rather divide. After all, I've said it over and over. This marriage, this entity called Nigeria is a scam. We have been deceiving ourselves for too long. Nobody wants to say. Even though many of us know, nobody wants to say it's a scam. If we don't rise up, these guys are not relenting. They will continue to labor to ensure that they bring Nigeria to a Turkey or to a Lebanon state, and we will not permit that. We will never divide. The church must rise up at this time. All those nonsensical compromises are trying to be diplomatic. These people are not diplomatic with you. You are the one that want to be diplomatic. For you now. No problem. We will keep speaking. What we not do again is to be silent.
Do you hear that? Ogbero, abẹ́rẹ́ gbógbèrò báyìí. Gradually, ẹ̀kẹ́ kan tí mo máa ń sọ náà dẹ̀ nìyẹn. When I saw the video, I say, this is what I used to say. Because gradually now they are penetrating it. They have even captured Kwara State. They are gradually moving to Oyo, gradually extending to Osun. Then part of Ekiti. Gradually. We can't just fold our hands as if all is well. All is not well. We can't just fold our hands and say all is well. Thank God for Donald Trump. Thank God for Donald Trump. I even appreciate the way he recognized the presence of our First Lady. Out of the multitude, you know how many people that will be there all over the world. He's telling us that he he can see, and he has a listening ear. When Sunday Igboho want to do it, you know how even the so-called Yorubas, they are the one against Sunday Igboho. I don't blame Sunday Igboho. I've said it on this show. I said if I was Sunday Igboho brother or the family, I will tell him to quit Yoruba Nation. Except if people are ready, they are willing. It's not everybody that have this thick skin. No. If they attack you online, if they attack you, attack your family, some people can imagine because of the YouTube policy. Tó bá attack yẹ kán fún ẹni gbasgbos lọ́tún lósì, ká mọ́ tí wàá sọ physical gbasgbos, ká tí wàá mọ́ sọ online gbasgbos. Sunday Igboho kàn jẹ́ èèyàn tó ní thick skin ni o, gbogbo èèyàn kan ló ní irú àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o. Ó ṣá ó bàbá dámì bá ti wà lórí ètò ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ṣẹ̀ka ó ń sá ó ti ń kì í jù ẹja kì í ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, gbogbo èèyàn kan ló ní irú skin yẹn, gbogbo èèyàn kọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tá àti appreciate nǹkan tá a ní nílẹ̀ Yorùbá lónìí, Sunday Igboho nìkan ni tó jẹ́ pé tí Fúlàní bá gbórúkọ ẹ̀ jìnnìjìnnì á sì mú wọn, ìbẹ̀rù á bá wọn torí òwú bẹ́ẹ̀. All this situation will not be like this. All this situation will not be like this. But we refuse. Look at the way they are penetrating gradually now. They are using Sharia, Islamization to enter gradually. And we are all looking, I've said it, we are looking, we are saying, could it work? It can never happen. It can never happen. And gradually, they are penetrating. At least you have seen our people doing meeting with Gumi at Ibadan now. You have seen it. In fact, so the two contestants, I brought the video before, that they are saying that if they are elected, they will introduce Sharia. You can imagine what has Sharia done for them in the north. What has the Sharia done for them in the north? Even the Saudi Arabia that own this religion, their country, they are developing there. Look at everything. Building massive structures. But here, they are trying to destroy everything. They run. And that if all of us come out and say, we want our nation, it will not, then no, be more than now. But people are not coming out. Even somebody that is saying he want, some people are saying Talon and Nisha. If it is everything that people are telling us, is what we are bringing out. Listen to everybody now. Listen to all those people that are talking about Yoruba Nation. How many people are talking about Yoruba Nation again? Only few of us remain. Because many people have been discouraged with what people are saying. Who send you? Talon and Nisha? You are just fighting for your pocket. If all of us keep quiet, you know what you see what Soyinka, who said that? He said the man died, and the man died in the face of tyranny. He said the man died who keeps silence in the face of tyranny. That said that in one of his books. If all of us keep there's another one. He said Coward died many times before his death. I don't know if it's Wole Soyinka or Achebe. All of us, if all of us now keep quiet, you say, hey, let's keep quiet too. And these people, they have one target. Look, imagine, they are just, there's one video I have here. I don't know, let me play this video. I want to round up now. You see one small boy that he said he has spined 10 people at the age of 10 years. Watch this small video.
How many people did you kill, you think? This man is saying kill like 100 people. 100 people. What was your age when you started? 10 years. 10 years. So this guy, he killed more than 100 people. Yeah. Wow.
Did you hear that? He started at the age of 10 years, carrying AK-47. Lọ́mọ tó jẹ́ pé tó bá bọ́ sí kìíní téèyàn já ẹgbà téèyàn fi ẹgbà sí ìdí. Bọ́ nìkan tó gbé dání ò lè jẹ́ ká àtáàkì ẹ̀ torí machine wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. You can see the kind of country we find ourselves. That is why we have to, that's why when I talk, no tribal bigotry. We are all into it. Either you are Yoruba, you are Hausa, you are Igbos. We are all into it. Stop saying it's a Yoruba program. It's a Yoruba program. Stop saying it's a Yoruba thing. We are all into it. When terrorists come, they don't know whether you are Yoruba, whether you are Igbo. They attack everybody. Help us like this video. I don't want it to be more than this. Please help us like this video. Help us subscribe. YouTube tell me that most people that watch your video don't subscribe. I don't know. If I offend you, I beg. Don't be annoyed. Because truth, sometimes they say truths are bitter. Maybe that's why they don't want to subscribe. I'm begging you, please subscribe. If you have love what we are doing, please subscribe. And one thing about me on this channel is that we don't carry fake news. Maybe that's why many people don't want to subscribe, because they like fake things. We don't carry fake news. Anything you hear, present, past, future, is authentic, is legit. Authentic, legit, fact. Help me like this video, subscribe, and share it. Thanks for watching. iSing TV, lélẹ́yìí, ẹ jẹ́ bá like, ẹ bá share rẹ̀, ẹ bá subscribe sí orí ìkànnì yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ sáré wo comment yẹn náà. Ẹnìkan sẹ́nìkan kẹ́ jẹ́ sáré wo comment wọn yẹn. Wọ́n ní people that don't know. Okay, please help us like this video and share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. iSing TV, lélẹ́yìí, ẹ ṣé o, 10:30 sí wa ní gbogbo. Ẹ jẹ́ bá mi subscribe sórí ìkànnì Àrànkáyé Yorùbá program nìyẹn wà fún. Ẹ ṣé o, Àrànkáyé TV, ẹ bá mi subscribe sórí ẹ̀. Ẹ ṣé, 10:30 sí wa ní gbogbo.